Hi guys, welcome back for another Monday video. Hopefully this time the New York trip. We are in Plymouth. We're going to go from here to London Paddington Station and from there on the Heathrow Express across to Heathrow Airport. That'll be the next time you see me when we check into the hotel. I'll see you there. Hi guys, so we finally made it to London then. We are staying at the Hilton Garden Hotel right on the outskirts of Heathrow Airport. So I'll just give you a quick look around the room. It's not a bad room, not any very long. We've got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to make tracks, but lovely telly on the wall there. In fact, we can see the aeroplanes taking off from here, right outside the window there. I don't know if you can make one out from there, whether this camera's that good. But yeah, fantastic view. There's actually a viewing restaurant on the top floor we're going to go up to later on as well. Go up there for a drink and sit and watch the planes take off. Quite a nice bathroom as well, quite spacious. Nice shower, in fact got a rain shower there as well. Can't wait to get in there. The size of that bed, absolutely huge. But yeah, here now to the morning. I may give you some shots in a minute, and we go upstairs to the bar before we go down for tea. And then good night's sleep, up, New York in the morning, fingers crossed. So I've come up onto the runway bar area. The view up here is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful day in London as well today. You've got a full view of the planes taking off that side, all the way around the entire Heathrow Airport. And the weather is just perfect. I'll take you around the other side. Absolutely loved it up there for the entire afternoon. So where we're actually based is in the middle of Heathrow Airport, so we've got runway both sides of us. So yeah, it was expensive to stay here for the night, but so close to Terminal 2 for in the morning for our flight, it's incredible. But I will see you guys in the morning. I'll try, and the next video you see will probably be having some breakfast in the morning before I get on the plane. But I can get some shut eye now. It's been a long day, a lot of travelling, but fingers crossed tomorrow we will be heading to New York. Yeah, so let's get a good night's sleep and see what tomorrow brings. Right, so good morning all, finally in Heathrow Airport. Went up to there this morning. Jones upstairs had a nice sandwich, breakfast sandwich. Basically just sitting around now waiting for our flight to appear on there. It's 8:15 in the morning. We were here by about 6:15 this morning. But yeah, just waiting for the flight to appear on there so we can find out what gate we're at. And then we will make our way to New York. So far, this time, running very, very good. So, the next time you'll see me, guys, will be in New York. Let's get on that plane. Hi guys, how you doing? So we are now at the Manhattan Hotel in Times Square, which is 52nd Street West. Checked in, not the best hotel, if I'm honest with you. Very, very 1970s looking, but it'll do me for the stay here. But yeah, it looks fantastic downstairs. And they said, "Oh, bear with, we are refurbing the place." And I think there's like 2,000 or more rooms here. It's massive. But yeah, it's like living in the 70s. The shower room, the hallway, everything. It's like really, really, really old school, which is quite funny, to be quite honest here. But yeah, checked in, all clothes are hung up and whatever. We're going to take a walk down to Times Square now and beyond and see where we end up, and see what today brings, really. So if you want to come with me, then let's go and have a look and see what New York's all about. Just out for a walk downtown then, and we've kind of just come past one avenue and found that, clearly. The Empire State Building. And there it was. All these buildings over here are incredible. Look at that, look. Alright guys, so back in the room then at the end of day one. Now we got up at 5 AM this morning UK time. It's now 10 PM New York time. So yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning where you are. We're still going. So what's happened since we got here then, we weren't allowed to get in the room straight away. So that took a bit of sorting out, and we had taxes and whatever to pay, so we got them paid out of the way. Then we decided to just work our way down through New York and see what we could come across. And we found the Edge building, which was one of the attractions that we had on our 4 attraction pass. So we're like, well, should we do it today while the sun's shining? Because the weather was fantastic here today. Very, very cool in the shade. And as you know, if you've only been to New York before, it's in the shade here. There is a lot of shaded area because the buildings are so ridiculously tall. But yeah, walked right down to there, went into the Edge building. They said, have you booked? And we're like, no. And he's like, well, that's fair enough. You can come anyway because we're quiet. Stepped into the lift, and I'll let you have a look at the videos and pictures of what I've taken and show you the rest of this. Just have a look. They want me to cover that. Hold on.
Wow, this is beautiful. Just the main one. That's Madison Square Park, what it's called. Is that Madison Square Park?
So clearly, guys, come to the top of the building, the Edge in New York. This is all kind of off the cuff. We just decided to just have a walk around, and we just decided, well, this is one of the attractions on the list to do. Let's do it. And there, clearly, right in front of me is One World Trade Center. Yeah, 25 years I've waited to come here, guys, and absolutely made up to see that building in front of me. We'll be going down there one day for it this week as well, so get a bit more up in person with that. But obviously, total respect that it is a graveyard area, and we will respect it much as we possibly can. Just make out in the middle there as well, Central Park. Absolutely incredible view from what you can see up here. I may have lost 6 stone. I feel so small here against these buildings. Really, really do. Just managed to grab it, Times Square, walking back to our hotel, which is literally just up the road. And over there is a red staircase in the distance, and to the right there are loads of webcams up where that purple wall is. And I've spent hours and hours and hours watching that on YouTube, especially when they had snow here a couple months back. But the weather today is absolutely stunning, and again, everywhere you look, just massive high-rise buildings. So back in the room then, fantastic being in that Edge building. I'm glad I did today actually to give you a chance to just have a look around the whole of New York, which was amazing. Yeah, it's kind of pinch yourself moment that you're actually here. I'm not one for really showing emotions like that, really. I don't get really, really excited or really, really down if I can help it. I try to, since I've been 3 years off the drink, I just try to stay kind of like that all the time. So people are looking at me like, you're glad to be here, you're enjoying yourself, and I don't really show emotions. I'm just, yeah, I think because of the travelling here, the flight here, everything went so smoothly, it's just kind of sinking in that I am actually here. And I think we're so tired from the travelling, from leaving Plymouth to working our way up to London, and we didn't sleep properly that night. Early start today, 9-hour flight, here we are. Yeah, so I think we're just kind of just blown away. So I'm going to get some sleep now. This is the end of day 1, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. We may be going down to Ground Zero and going to the museum, or we may be going on the hop-on, hop-off bus and have a look around the whole of New York and see what's to offer, or maybe going to Central Park. I mean, yet it's more weather dependent, because I think one day this week the weather's going to be a little bit miserable, so we'll see what tomorrow brings anyway, and what this hotel offers for breakfast, because we have no idea yet on what kind of breakfast we're going to get in the centre of New York in an hotel that is kind of made of 1970s. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a lovely hotel, don't get me wrong, but it's just I just can't get used to the decor. But anyway, I'm going to get some sleep now, guys. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Take care. Right, good morning. Day 2. We are on the hop-on, hop-off bus. We're working our way around the whole of New York, and I do believe I'm going to get off at Ground Zero and have a look around there before getting back on. But I'll show you some of the sights while we're on here. So I believe that library there has been used in Sex and the City and also the Ghostbusters movie.
be those traffic lights.
What did you say outside?
That's where we finished the night number 2. That's closer than the other one, isn't it?
So after the hop on off bus, we decided to come down to here, to Ground Zero, and to the World Trade Center Museum. Clearly there is the One World Trade Center, One World, One Sky.
That's a good way to stop cars. But not bikes.
We might need this in our ship and letting through money.
Happy.
Dad.
Well, it seems quite incredible, guys. 25 years I've been waiting to come here and pay my respects, and not too sure really what to say, to be honest with you. So I'll just leave you to look at the footage I've collected while I'm here. So I've been told if you see a white rose beside somebody's name today would be their birthday. So Thomas, happy birthday. It's not until you really visit with your own eyes you realise how big this disaster was. Clearly we know it was devastating, but the size of the grounds, to think that the South Tower was all the way over there, and yet from that distance away the North Tower was all the way back here. And clearly stood by this is the new One World Trade Center. Just over there is the 9/11 museum, where I'll be heading next to have a look around. Alright guys, so just beyond me is the 9/11 museum. Just been in there, I was in there for over 4 hours. There was so much to see and do, but really I didn't want to film anything in there, just basically to pay my respects. And there was one area in that you couldn't film anyway, which was basically full of photographs which showed every single victim of 9/11. And I've never ever seen so many people faces in photographs. It's just absolutely incredible. But yeah, I'm glad I visited it, and I've got the other pool right behind me here, look, from the North Tower pool. Yeah, it's all that I thought it would be. It's been absolutely, I was going to say fantastic, is that the right word? But yeah, an eye-opener, everything I thought it would be, and chance for me to just come and see it for myself after all the YouTube videos I've watched, and pay my respects. But yeah, it should never have happened in the first place, even though it's 25 years this year. But anyway, I'll be back to you very, very soon. Don't know where I'm going next on this journey, but I'll see what I can find, and clearly whatever the next clip is, that's where I am.
So that's what I like, it's just when you see things through the wall. Let's go. One, two, right.
So as you probably saw there, that's the end of the second day then. So the first thing we did was get on the hop on, hop off bus and went through the whole part of the lower part of New York. Went around the complete route of that once, then got back on again. Went down for a second time and then got off at Ground Zero. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to come to New York, because that's something I wanted to see for a very, very long time. So finally got to see the memory pools. And then we went into the World Trade Center Museum, which I spent just under 4.5 hours, I think, in there. There was so much to see, so much to read. Yeah, it was everything I thought it would be, to be honest with you. There's no video footage inside there, guys. If you want to see anything like that, you can Google search it. There are people that go in there, and there's one area which you're not allowed to film in anyway. Yeah, as you saw, there was a couple of pictures I had to show you inside, but other than that, there was no video content. So did that. We've been out nearly 12 hours. Back in room now, so that's the end of day 2. Gonna have something to eat and then see what day 3 brings tomorrow. So until then, see you tomorrow. Alright guys, so day 3 begins. We're right down the bottom again, and we're ready to go on the Staten Island ferry, where we're going to be able to see the Statue of Liberty and cross to the other side and see New York from a different angle. So just wait for the ferry to turn up and we'll get on there. In the meantime, I'm enjoying a nice Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream flavour. Very different, never had that before. So yeah, let's get on the ferry. I'll see what footage I can get you as we're crossing over there.
Łukasz, to jest pierwszy punkt odwiedzania w takiej historyczną moczugę.
We now decided to get back on the hop-on, hop-off bus for uptown rather than downtown. Guys, so that was the end of day 3 then. So today, back downtown, got on the Staten Island ferry, the free ferry. In fact, if you're ever coming here, don't take any notice of anybody that tries to sell you trips to go out to see the Statue of Liberty. Do the free ferry crossing, you get plenty of pictures there on the way back, and plenty of pictures of the skyline with the World Trade Center and all that in it. We came back over the water again after on return trip. Then we got back on the hop-on, hop-off bus, which brought us back to the original route, and then jumped on, that was the red route, I do believe. Then we jumped on the blue route, which took you around uptown of Manhattan and all around the Central Park area, and spent a bit of time around there looking at some very, very expensive hotels. Very expensive. I couldn't afford to stay there. You're on GAV's journey of weight loss wages, but no, we had a really good day. So that was the end of that day. Roll on day 4 tomorrow.
This artifact, the Unisphere, is a city landmark. It's protected by stuff of China.
Now I'm gonna have to replay this, but apparently that scene right there was made famous by Men in Black.
Now we're gonna go to the carousel. Let's go to the carousel. Look at that building there. Anybody know the name of that building?
Don't fall for it. Watch the GAV getting on and off your train.
So end of day 4 then, been on a 6-hour coach trip, and we've been to Bronx, Brooklyn and Queens, and we've seen basically the way America is from New York, from that side of things. Nothing like what it is down here in Manhattan. There's a lot of poor areas, a lot of rundown areas, a lot of graffitied areas, but it was good to see things from a slightly different angle. And on that coach for 6 hours, I just thought I'd be completely bored, but there was so much to take in. And then to end it down by the riverside, where you could see the Manhattan skyline and obviously the bridges as well, as you saw in the footage I've put it previous to this, was, yeah, it was fantastic. So that's well worth, if you're ever visiting here, look up that tour. It's well worth doing, especially seeing things from a different perspective, and obviously getting yourself the other side of the river to look in and get some fantastic pictures like we did as well. So that's the end of day 4. Tomorrow, day 5, slowly running out of time here, it's flying, and let's see what we can get up to tomorrow. I think going up to Central Park and have a look through there, so I'll grab you some footage from there, and I'll share that with you as well.
So happy.
You can do that. So we have and then I will porque mira que le digo, eso yo también lo siento YouTube para mí. Thank you. Can I plug in? Vậy chú nuôi không con.
I did say at the time, I said we need to go double back.
hope's not coming back, but
You can hold on right here, Miss. We can more comfortable for you. You're welcome.
looks a bit cloudier than that.
Well, listen, I think we'll sit in terms I guess the question.
So that was the end of day 5 then. So we went on the Roosevelt Island tramway across the water to the other side, which gave us a chance to see the skyline from a different perspective. Only cost us $2 something, which worked out to next enough in English pounds. And also spent 3 to 4 hours walking around Central Park, which was really, really nice to look at all the rivers and lakes and ponds and water fountains and things like that to get a different perspective. You couldn't actually believe you were still in New York, in Manhattan. It was still quiet and peaceful. Other than looking around at the high-rise buildings, you wouldn't have any idea that you were in the same location. So yeah, that was quite incredible. So clocked up some more miles there as well towards the weight loss. So that's the end of day 5 then. Tomorrow is day 6, which is coming home day. We're not being picked up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have got some more time to walk around. And then it's basically transfer back to the airport, flight back, and then train back to home. So yeah, it's been a fantastic experience. Right, so there you go, 6 days non-stop. Our feet can't walk physically anymore. And that is the bad boy right there. That is taking me home back to London, so I can make my way back to the southwest. Plane leaves in 50 minutes from now, and a 7.5 hour flight on the way back. And there's my food being loaded right now. Can't wait, because I've not eaten since breakfast, and even that I didn't have a great deal. So yeah, that's the holiday over with, guys. Hopefully some of this video made sense. A few clips here, there and there, and there was so much to cram in such a short couple of days, to be quite honest with you. But I think I've seen everything that New York's got to offer, and yeah, exactly what I thought it would be, and had a fantastic time. So I'll see you on the next video, guys, when I get back to London. Take care.